Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I have some breaking news coming out here for you. So, two stories we're going to be talking about, but I mainly want to talk about Romania here, but we're also going to be discussing Moldova just a tiny bit. So, just today, Romania found more drone fragments near the Ukrainian border, but on Romanian soil. So this is the fifth time, maybe even the sixth time, that Romania has found drones on their land or actually witnessed drones crashing into their territory. So Romania has not completely confirmed where the origin of this drone came from, but obviously, I think most of us know exactly where this came from. Most likely, it came from Russia. So late last night, if you weren't aware, I put out a video earlier. Ukraine came under massive attack by drones and missiles. There was like probably more than 100 missiles and drones that were fired into Ukrainian territory. And during this attack, there's a huge possibility here that this drone may have veered off course somehow and crashed into Romanian territory again. Now, like I said, this is probably 5 or 6 times now that this has happened. We just had a report the other day that a cruise missile flew into Poland's airspace before redirecting back to Ukraine near Lviv. And also, I've got this information here too on Yahoo News that Moldova, apparently, there's reports that there was a Russian cruise missile or several missiles that were flying over its territory during the attack of Ukraine last night. And Ukraine here, it says they do not confirm the reports. Okay, so there was some reports that these cruise missiles fired from Russia were flying over their territory, but they're claiming here that that it didn't happen, basically. So very interesting. We keep getting the same kind of response every single time, either a NATO member and now a non-NATO member, but right on the border of Ukraine, is coming under some sort of incursion with either these missiles or drones. Okay, violating their airspace or landing in their territory, like we see here. And my question is why is NATO not responding to this? Why do they continue to let this happen? Their excuse here is that this drone again, this fifth or sixth drone that's blown up inside of Romanian territory, is supposedly not a threat to the country because they don't see any reason why this drone would have targeted something in their territory, considering apparently it just landed in an open field. Here's a map, and right where that red dot is near Great Brila, I guess it's the district of Brila. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's around the area where that drone had crashed. Okay, it crashed and created like a 4 foot crater, and the Romanian police are investigating right now to see if they can figure out where this came from. And most likely, we're going to get the same response again here, where they'll basically just do nothing. So, I want to show you some information here too from Reuters. It says Romania says it finds drone fragments near border with Ukraine. So this just coming out today, March 29th. It says here, NATO member Romania said it had found fragments of what appeared to be a drone on a farm near the river Danube and the border of Ukraine late on Thursday. Russia has been striking targets in western and central Ukraine with missile and drone attacks conducted at night. In the evening of March 28, 2024, fragments that seem to come from an aerial device drone were identified on an agricultural land in Insula Mare a Braile, Romania's defense ministry said in a statement. It says here the Ministry of National Defense, together with specialized structures within the national defense system, public order, and national security, is conducting an investigation of the incident. NATO has a mutual defense commitment in one of its members if one of its members come under attack, but the Atlantic Alliance and Romanian officials have said following similar such incidents in the past that they have found no evidence of any deliberate attack targeting Romania. So again, that's basically the same style of response that we see from mainly Romania and even Poland, okay? Because even Poland too, when this missile entered their airspace just like a week ago, they didn't even shoot it down. It stayed in their airspace for 39 seconds. And we do know that Poland has air defenses all along the border of the eastern side of Poland, bordering Ukraine. okay, and near Belarus. So why do they not shoot it down? It's very interesting. They're clearly trying to not get involved here as much as possible, but they're allowing these attacks, even if it's not a deliberate attack on the country. They're allowing these drones or missiles or whatever it might be to violate their airspace or blow up on their land and not do anything about it. So it says here on Sunday, a Russian missile entered the airspace of Poland. Also a member of the NATO alliance, Warsaw said early on Friday that it had scrambled jets to Russian missile strikes on Ukraine. So just like I mentioned there, and yeah, it's very interesting. Once again, I guess we'll see what comes from this. We'll see what information comes out. But I just want to do a quick update and let you know what's going on here, because like I said, even Moldova supposedly had some cruise missiles that entered their airspace last night. And Russia's been launching these massive attacks, okay? And there's a very big possibility at some point one of these Russian missiles or drones are going to end up landing in NATO territory and killing somebody, unfortunately, which we did have something like that happen towards the beginning of this war as well. Remember when Poland got hit by a missile and it killed like some family, for sure the father, I think, that was working on a farm in Poland. He got killed by a missile that landed in their territory. And they basically wrote it off as, oh, this was a Ukrainian air defense missile, I believe, that got redirected somehow towards Poland by accident, and then it just blew up. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below, but this is very strange that this continues to keep happening. And, NATO in general is just showing their weakness here, and they're not willing to respond in any kind of way. Maybe they don't want to engage in a full-on war with Russia just because a single drone lands in their territory. But at the same time, what is the point of this alliance and having Article 5 if you're not going to stand up to it when your country comes under attack, even if it's by accident? I feel like they should respond, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think down below, and share your thoughts and concerns here regarding this incident with Romania and also Moldova. Okay, so let us know what you think. If you enjoyed this content, please smash the like button. And also, if you enjoy the content that I put out on this channel, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope you all have a great day. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Take care and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.